So it's 2:30 in the night again, and we are going to fill petrol in our bike because it's been so long that I'm driving on an empty tank. And this is how Hyderabad looks when it's night. So free. There are definitely few things that I need to change. This is the busiest signal actually when it comes like in the daytime. And if you see, there are so many cars in front of me as well. There's Hotel Trident. I've seen Hotel Trident multiple times in Mumbai on Marine Drive. Right now there are less cars, so the signal is moving fast. Swiggy delivery people. So actually, it's taking too long for me to actually upload my vlogs of Vizag. It is because there's so much of workload, and I cannot do anything of it. But maybe tomorrow and maybe Saturday, Sunday will be peaceful. The time is very like there are rains and the road is has some water, and I've seen actually in last 4 days I've seen four accidents, and yesterday I saw two accidents. While coming as well I saw an accident and some glasses like broken piece of glasses on the road. So I've seen highest number of accidents in Hyderabad itself. Still, there is a very big community of people that ride bikes, not because they like riding, but because bikes are cheap. Commuter segment. I took my home in that side of city in Kodapur, and that's why this place like this road I never come at this side. And since the government has changed, and since there have been so many police like things happening in near IKEA, because there are some roads where chapri bikers do some shoots and all, so I avoid going there. So I needed to take a U-turn, but this is closed. This is fucking closed. Can I take a U-turn from here? Hopefully I should be able to. If I get to take, oh yeah, I can. So near that Aurobindo, there are some like mad bikers that do stunts and all, and it's really crazy. We don't want to get into any trouble, and the reason I don't come this side. So I'll tell you one thing. Like recently, after going to Vizag and coming back, realized that like after every bike ride, I find my bike very comfortable, extra very comfortable. But since I'm habituated to it, the feeling, I feel that I need a more powerful bike, and this is one of the petrol pumps that there is never it's never empty. Let's see where we can fill petrol. There's XP95 which we want to avoid. ये कैश है ये कैश है अच्छा फोन पे है कार्ड है 800 कर दो 800 हाँ नहीं so done with the petrol, and I don't know how long can I record, but yeah, let's get back to the topic. So I am habituated to the power of this machine, so I feel it very low. And I think even if I have a 800cc bike, this will happen. But for now, I feel it low. And there's one thing that every time I give this bike to any of my friends, they say only one thing, that there's so much of grunt into this, there's so much of power into this, and it's so fucking easy that you can ride anywhere. And yeah, that's what I got to hear today as well. I gave up my bike to one of my friends, and he said that thing. That's the Hero showroom, and I guess okay, that was an extreme. I thought Hero Maverick is sitting there. This is Hotel Trident. It looks so shitty from the bottom side. Anyways, so Xpulse is really an amazing thing, and actually I was talking in some shorts regarding adventure bikes. So that's R15. So I was talking about Xpulse in like adventure bikes in one of my shorts, and there will be more shorts uploaded. But the thing was that even if Xpulse is very budget friendly adventure bike, and it can do everything that even big bikes cannot do, still the sales of Xpulse are very less, and there are multiple reasons for that. Like one is the you need to have some height, good height, and the average height of Indian men, I guess it's 5'6", 5'7", or maybe 5'9", whatever it is. That's why this bike is not good for daily commute and doing all kind of shit. And this bike is a little big as well. The wheelbase is more. You need something like an Activa if you want to ride into city and all. You cannot actually cut the traffic very well using this bike. You definitely can, but anyways, like this bike has a different stance, so it is a difficult bike to ride. It is a difficult bike for many things if you want to do it in city. If you want to do it on maybe mountains, you will say that this bike is the best. You will not find any bike that will perform better than this. And yeah, height is a major issue, that you need good height. You should be at least 5'9", 6". Then your legs will be flat foot. And yeah, so that's why, like, this is budget friendly adventure bike, but still it has so many issues. But there's another thing as well. We have CB200X, which is also an adventure kind of thing, but that machine as well has less health, and the reason is performance. So if you see, every bike is not perfect, but their imperfection is not somewhere not the reason of people are not buying adventure bikes. And if you see, like, if you say that budget might be an issue, if performance is not, then you can say that Himalayan and the CB500X, NX500, and then versus 650, and then maybe V-Storm, and all these bikes, these could also have good sales, right? V-Storm 650 and all, and then you have BMW 800. So these bikes as well don't have good sales, and the camera is still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. So these bikes should also have good sales, but they don't have it. And somewhere it concludes that India doesn't need too much of adventure bikes. India is mixed market. It needs everything. And when you speak of people who are like middle class people, they need two things: a gateway and something to commute in the city itself. And these bikes like Xpulse and are these can do both of that, but few people are not comfortable. Am I stupid? Lol. It feels so stupid standing at the signal and no one is following. But still, I'll follow because I have anyway stopped. I don't want to waste my effort of pressing the brake and clutch. Every single fucking person is going. Lol, I hate this. I think hopefully the signal does not have any issues. Okay, okay, now it will become green. Yes, the signal is not wrong. Neither are we. Yeah, that's how, you know, it gives me a proud feeling that I followed a signal that will make my day, because it can make my night. So we are talking about adventure bikes, and definitely adventure, like, India does not need too much of adventure bikes. It What India needed was a perfect machine, and right now I see that Himalayan 450 is a perfect machine that has come. NX 500 is a perfect machine that has come. The new KTM 390 Adventure should be a perfect machine. I believe it should be, because if it doesn't, then I think Himalayan and NX 500 does not cater to all types of people. And there are some KTM types as well. The gods blessed me with the signal being open so that I didn't have to wait. But yeah, and so these three bikes are something that I think they are good. And then we will have Xpulse 400, which will be having more power than this, and which will be able to do even more shit. And definitely Xpulse 400 will not be practical when we like already have seen 8 years of Himalayan 411 and ESD Adventure. But still, we'll have, like, people will have some other options, and maybe Xpulse 400 will get at least 100 sales every month, hopefully. Right now, Xpulse 200 gets around 2000 to 3000 sales, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, fuck. I would have definitely slept here. My tires are shit, my rim has bent, and I felt like I'm about to slip. If you see Pulsar 220F, why is it a legend bike? Because it captured minds of people when nothing else did. And when it comes to Xpulse, Xpulse also shares the same story, but Xpulse does not share the same success of Bajaj F200 220, because F220 had other reasons as well, like it had a price under 1 lakh and all. When we compare Bajaj 220, we should not compare it with Xpulse 200, we should compare it with extreme. Not extreme, sorry. We should compare it with Charisma because Charisma was also a nice bike. I guess 230, 235 cc engine at that time, and now the Charisma XMR, it's totally different. So Bajaj 220F and Charisma were those bikes for those people who couldn't afford a Hayabusa at that time, and that's why those bikes are actually legend bikes. Milk van. So we are going at a time when milk vans are moving around. I think I should. It's a nice thing. Someone is starting their work and someone is finishing them. So there are no dogs right now, and the area is safe. We can directly enter in our society, and let's do that. Every time I come here, I feel like my tire has punctured.